June 24, 2026, 6:04 in the evening, the ground starts shaking in northwest Venezuela violently. A magnitude 7.2 earthquake sending people running into the streets. Even passengers who just landed feel the rattling. Falling debris inside the Simón Bolívar International Airport, sending people racing for cover. In an instant, terror spreading in the capital of Caracas and along the coast.
Felt like a really long time. It felt like about 30 seconds.
Just as people think the worst is over, another earthquake, only 39 seconds apart. This one even more powerful, a magnitude 7.8. Survivors hearing screams.
The local people there were screaming for God to save us.
The shaking stops, but the scale of the catastrophe is just coming into focus. One survivor capturing an image of a woman who has somehow survived in her bedroom.
Eran dos torres aquí, quedó reducida a nada. Allá hay una señora que todavía no han venido a buscar, pero está viva. Ahí está viva todavía. Esto fue devastación total.
As night falls, the race against time begins. Families looking for their loved ones. In the Los Colares area of La Guaira, Jose Alberto Gallipoli thought he had lost his family. His son, daughter-in-law, and 4-year-old grandson trapped under 8 stories of concrete. 24 hours after the quakes, rescue teams finally able to reach the family, pulling them to safety, seemingly unhurt, but visibly shaken. Then another miracle. 32 hours after the quakes, a newborn baby carried out of a collapsed 8-story apartment in the Playa Grande neighborhood. Moments later, his mother Diana is rescued.
Hermana, te amo, lo logramos.
48 hours in, NASA satellite mapping showing the broad scale of the disaster. The Venezuelan government's count, 850 buildings affected. But a deeper analysis by researchers at Oregon State University suggests a much higher number. More than 58,000 buildings damaged or destroyed, according to their review. And digging with their bare hands, survivors try to pull their neighbors out of the rubble. The natural disaster quickly turning into a full-blown humanitarian crisis. Tremors continuing to rattle Venezuela as survivors look for shelter. Many standing in line disoriented, hoping for deliveries of water, food, and medicine. The government's death toll is 589 by the second day. But Venezuelans report more than 40,000 missing to the citizen-created website Desaparecidos. Families start writing the names of the missing on any surface they can find. The government announcing the deployment of 11,000 aid workers, but many in La Guaira say they're only seeing a few firefighters, while armed soldiers are seen standing on the sidelines of collapsed buildings. Correspondent Ana Vanessa Herrero showing the confusion firsthand.
So behind me, as you can see here, hundreds of those who were affected by the earthquake in this area are deployed here without any kind of protocol. They tell me that the government has not informed them what the next steps could be, and they are trying to survive with whatever charity they can get.
Hicieron este túnel, hicieron otro túnel allá por detrás, hicieron otro. Esos chicos han trabajado como no tienes una idea.
¿Quiénes son esos chicos?
Estamos aquí, familiares y amigos de la sobrina de nosotros.
The first 48 hours, critical for the survival of those trapped in the rubble, go by. 6 days later, this man, Marlon Bravo, still trying to get his cousin's body out of the rubble.
¿Cuántas personas has sacado?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
As he kept pulling bodies out, he said he grew more frustrated with the lack of help from the government.
Que ya no tienen excusa. Primero inventaron que no había gasoil, habiendo gasoil. Porque sabiendo que hay esta tragedia que hubo, para que tengan todas las gandolas activadas con el gasoil automáticamente para esas máquinas, para que puedan que sea salvar la esperanza de cualquier familia.
Valeria Rodriguez searched desperately for a crane or any heavy machinery to pull her father's body out of his apartment.
I have walk through all the city asking for help, asking to all the machineries operators and everyone. I have called several people and people with influences and everything, and I haven't been able to be helped.
She blamed the Venezuelan government for the lack of critical aid.
I don't think that I'm able to say what I want to say to them on the news, but I really hope that they cannot sleep anymore.
And rescue workers uncomfortable with the thought of haphazard bulldozing before any sort of proper recovery.
Es fácil marcar el edificio, ya, devastación. No puede ser así porque hay gente vivía. Y si tú metes la máquina y vía, ¿dónde puede meter la cara a esa gente o el gobierno? ¿Con qué excusa?
Venezuelan officials pushing back on the outrage from survivors and aid organizations over their handling of relief. Interim President Delcy Rodriguez showing texts on her cell phone 3 hours after the quakes when she said she sent rescue workers to the affected area. Telemundo's anchor Julio Vaquero questioning the response.
Hemos recorrido La Guaira, hemos hablado con muchas personas y muy pocos, ninguno, debo decir, coincide con eso. Hay muchos venezolanos hoy que se sienten olvidados y hay muchas críticas duras a la reacción de su gobierno. Se han visto militares, pero se han visto con armas y no con palas, como lo piden los venezolanos. ¿Qué le dice hoy usted a esos venezolanos que sí, más allá de laboratorios mediáticos, como usted dice, más allá de eso, se sienten despojados y olvidados por su gobierno?
Mira, no me gusta generalizar. A mí me gusta hablar con datos, me gusta hablar con la realidad. Porque tú vienes con tu postura y yo quiero que, entonces te invito a ti, que vayas para que también escuches personas que están agradecidas a los voluntarios venezolanos, que están agradecidos a los rescatistas venezolanos.
A week after the quakes, hope begins to fade.
Pero si los recursos es inútil, es como que pasar un milagro para que nos puedan ayudar.
The worst-hit areas close to the hillside communities attacked by U.S. forces just 6 months ago. President Trump ordered the removal of Nicolás Maduro on January 3rd. After the quakes, the U.S. was quick to offer aid.
The airport there is badly damaged, so we'll have to rely on the Department of War to deploy assets there.
The Trump administration pledged a $150 million aid package alongside urban search and rescue teams.
They started shouting, "Nancy, Nancy," because that's my mother's name.
Organizations like the Global Empowerment Mission have been shipping food and medical supplies with the help of Venezuelans in Miami. Survivors praying that aid keeps flowing as they struggle to go on.
Que por lo menos mi hija todos los días a las 7 de la mañana me llamaba. Buenos días, gorda, bendición. O sea, esa llamada no la voy a recibir más. Mi nieta me escribía, abuela, ¿estás en la casa? Guárdame comida, porque ella estudiaba cerca de donde yo vivía. Y ya esas llamadas, ya esos mensajes no los voy a recibir más. Y eso duele.
Más allá de lo que más duele, que son las pérdidas humanas, oye, también duelen las pérdidas materiales, porque en este país cuesta mucho lo que es poder generar 30, 35 mil, 40 mil dólares para poder acceder a cualquier apartamento por esta zona, y pega porque sabe uno que recuperarlo es cuesta arriba en esta política.
The earthquakes lasting only moments, but shattering so many lives and leaving survivors with a future defined by desperation.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.